that'd be a game changer. He can't hide behind being Homelander anymore.
But he loves to be loved.
Yeah.
Yeah, he values that more.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of the the episode, I can do anything I want to. I can do anything. What the fuck? I can just imagine like someone's walking and then what the hell is this?
Yeah.
This burning cum all over my.
Come on, me.
It's all blue and shit.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Hello. Hello. Are you an alien? Hello.
Well, the fucking robot voice came on as soon as I jumped in to let me know that the meeting was being recorded.
This meeting is now recorded.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I heard as soon as I got in here.
Nice. So, man, feeling so fresh and so clean over here.
Oh,
no
yeah.
one's as dope as this guy.
Oh yeah.
He was all sticky before this from work. I don't know what kind of line of work you do, sir.
Working like a dog.
How's your day going?
Not
The
bad.
whole shebang.
Not bad.
Yeah? Any highlights going on?
Was a good Memorial Day weekend. Was able to go to the beach a couple days, so that was nice.
Oh. Where'd you what beach?
On Saturday we went to Makapu.
Sweet.
Or was it Saturday? Or no, Sunday. And then Monday we went to Waimanalo.
Oh, nice. Cool, man.
Yeah. How about you?
I went to Old Sacramento.
Old Sacramento.
Yeah, it's kind of like Back to Future 3. You know how it's just like old Western type
Old
of thing?
West Town?
Yeah. I mean, dude, the buildings are pretty legit old kind of thing. It's kind of cool. But it's pretty much mainstream where it's kind of like you got the horse carriage going on.
Yeah.
And it's like $20 if you want to ride type of thing. And there's music going on. It was a nice time. Yeah.
Nice.
We went to a little museum there to learn a little bit more about Sacramento because I don't know anything about Sacramento. But
The capital.
yeah. Old Sacramento was like during the gold rush of California. Some people told Bitcoin is where it's at, man, and everyone starts going into it and coming to Sacramento and finding that there's no fucking gold.
There's no gold in Sacramento?
Oh, there is, but it's not as much as the advertisements told you, where the hills are lined with gold and shit like that.
Yeah.
But it's kind of fascinating to look at all the old artifacts and stuff like that. Yeah. It was interesting. The original town got flooded, so they actually had to like raise the whole area, and that was kind of interesting to know because you wouldn't even think it by looking, walking around that everything was raised above because there was a flood.
How'd they go about doing that?
They actually showed like pictures of like they actually trying to raise a building and like putting stilts underneath. It's like I was like, what? Super dangerous. I don't think they would do that nowadays.
Yeah.
But they got it done somehow.
Huh.
Yeah. And one more about Old Sacramento. There's a lot of interesting like little shops, and I like to buy like a little trinket to remind me of my time kind of thing.
Yeah.
And
Well,
let me
so
show
what'd
you
you
what I
get?
got. Usually I like to get like mugs or something, but their mugs are like super generic, like Old Sacramento and just mass produced. But there's an African store there. It was pretty interesting. And they had a lot of handmade things. And they had a little trinket that caught my attention. And it's a hippo. Yeah.
Huh.
And I liked it because it kind of reminded me of the characters I kind of draw. But this was like the only thing I could find on that trip that I thought was like, wow, this really spoke to me.
Cool looking.
Yeah.
Does it say Old Sacramento anywhere on it?
Not really. But when I look at it, it reminds me of the time I went.
You'll think of your time in Old Sacramento.
And these are all like hand chipped. I don't know if it's like some kind of rock, but then some person worked on this, so it's nice.
Wait, it's a rock? It's not like wood or something?
It's pretty heavy. I don't know. It doesn't feel like a wood. It feels more like a rock. Oh. I'll put you here for now, sir.
On the bookshelf.
Yep.
That reminds me of when we went to Yosemite. We went to a town called Bodie.
Bodie.
I guess it's like right there near the Las Vegas border. And
was it an
it's
old timey town?
Yeah.
Felt like?
Well, it was like a ghost town. Like nobody lives there anymore.
Oh yeah. Those are interesting to go by. Just like
yeah. It was interesting. It's like middle of nowhere, just a town. I guess they used to mine silver, maybe, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Old Westy.
But there was a little touristy section. I'm guessing there's at least a tourist section.
They made it like a park, right? Like a national or a state park or something. So
you have to pay to go in.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Seems
weird. Hey, you want to pay so you can look at this old place?
This ghost town that we preserved. It's weird because it had a lot of like the school stuff and people's homes with stuff in it, and it's just all old stuff, and it's like
wow, like it's never been moved.
Yeah, it's like all the original stuff there still.
Oh wow, it's crazy. Did you ever see the Japan ghost town? It's okay. I guess what happened was this little village, all the young people just wanted to move into the city, and then basically everyone just kind of left the city. But then there was like one lady that decided to stay, or just a couple, but she populated the town with like dolls that that replicated like all the people that used to be there.
Now that's a horror movie.
Definitely. Here you go. She puts like creepy dolls on the side of the street.
Oh yeah, that's creepy. And she lived there by herself?
I think there's a whole bunch of like old people that still live there.
It's fucking.
But she decorated like the school to look like there's kids on the desks and stuff.
It's a fucking horror movie right there.
Yeah.
Like House of Wax.
Oh man, that movie.
You remember that movie?
There's only one scene I remember. Oh, two scenes. Is when she's like, help, help. And then he fucking stomped on her fingers. Like she had her fingers like, help me.
I can't remember that. Oh, like through a grate or something?
Yeah. And then he fucking just stomped on her fingers or something. I was like, oh. And then the peeling of the skin.
Oh yeah.
And he's just like, oh.
His eyes are still moving.
Ugh. What a fucking weird movie.
Yeah, that's what those dolls remind me of.
Yeah.
The Wax Museum.
Have you been to one?
A wax museum?
Yeah.
I can't say that I have. Not that I remember.
They have one in Vegas, but I've always just seen the front and never wanted to go in.
Don't they have one in San Francisco too? Like Ripley's Believe It or Not?
Oh, they do. I've never been in there.
I saw the front, but I never went in either.
I just felt like that was very touristy.
Yeah,
I didn't want to do it.
Shell out my money for that.
I'd rather go like to an actual like site in SF than just give it to Ripley.
Fucking
Ripley doesn't even my money.
Fucking Dean Cain.
But there was that video of Arnold pretending that he's a wax guy, and then he's like this. How are you doing?
I feel like I've seen that.
Yeah, it was when he was doing his Terminator and he's trying to make viral videos and stuff. Yeah, Arnold.
Arnold.
I had a dream that he was chasing me. I don't know why.
As the Terminator?
He was his younger self for sure.
Nathaniel Haywood.
But he wasn't like Terminator, like moving. He was just moving like a normal person would. But young Arnold, Pumping Iron Days, was chasing me. Like, if it was old Arnold, I'd be like, what do you want, fool? You ain't so tough. I'll drop kick you. Like that other guy.
Yeah. I'll drop kick you while you're not
still
looking.
Shocking. What the hell was what was that about? Yeah.
Bragging rights.
So besides the beach, anything else pretty cool in your week?
No, it's been a quiet week. Nothing too crazy. Looked at the potential wedding venue last Friday, so that was
nice.
That was cool. Talked to the event manager over there and just got some deets.
How'd that process go?
Not bad. Just looked at it. Yeah, got more information, and it seems like the place that we're gonna choose.
Nice. That's the top one on your list.
Pretty much, because a lot of them, they don't include a lot. Like, you just have the venue or you just have whatever.
We'll give you this place. You got to provide the chairs.
Yeah,
You get the tables.
All that crap.
You figure out the flowers yourself.
You go talk to the flower
You
guy.
go talk to them.
But this place, like, it throws a lot of it into a package. And they basically just charge a set amount for each guest. But it includes the ceremony, the reception area.
Does it include the pastor?
No, not the pastor. Tables, chairs, dance floor, cake cutting, a bartender, that kind of stuff. So covers a lot of it.
Nice. That's good. Yeah. There's a lot of so much factors when it comes to a wedding, huh?
Yeah, man. So however we can make it as simple as possible will be great.
Yeah, and it's nice that they have it all ready for you. Just like, here's the A package, B.
Yeah.
And if you're really cheap, here's the E all the way on the bottom for you. But we recommend this one for your most value. Yeah.
Actually, yeah. There was an A, a B, and a C package.
Oh, okay,
but
not E.
They call it the Ali'i package, the Ilima package, and the Pikake package.
Pikake, huh?
Pikake is the cheapo package.
You're Pikake. Don't you want to be Ali'i? What did you say? Ali'i?
Ali'i.
That's the top one?
That's the king package.
King. Oh, man.
No, I'm not doing that one. I think we're leaning towards Ilima. Middle of the road.
Nice. That's a good school too. That's why.
Yeah.
Was it like also how much people with the packages? You get more if you do the
like
king?
with the package, they have like a minimum guest requirement.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, there's a minimum amount that they're gonna need to charge you for that.
How much people you were saying again? You're trying to do?
We're shooting for like 100.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, decent size, but not too big.
Nice. Are you one of those weddings that have open bar for the first hour?
Yeah, we're gonna host up to a certain dollar amount.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll see.
Cut you off.
Yeah, and then it depends where we are in the evening.
Scavengers.
Yeah, if it's like
5 Heinekens, please.
Yeah, right.
Because I know how it is. When I hear it is, it's free bar for an hour, you're like, oh man, you better get nice and drunk.
No, it won't be a time frame. It'll be a dollar amount.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
2 drinks a person, maybe?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, like 2 tickets a person, I think, is what we'll probably
But not
do.
for the party, right? The wedding party. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'll pay for my own drinks. Don't worry. I know how expensive everything is. I'll just get shots. Get nice and messed up.
This guy.
Bring a flask for you and me. Yeah.
Get in the flask.
Oh, man. Excited for you, man.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah. Hopefully, yeah. I'm excited for JoJo's wedding's coming up. October.
It's coming up, man. It's June now. It's like 4 months away.
I have to buy my tickets pretty soon.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. Janice just tried on her bridesmaid's dress or bride's whatever groom. Whatever thing she's in.
You had it right the first time.
Yeah. But it was one of those they ship you like 3 or 4 different ones to try on, and then different sizes, different styles, and then you pick which ones you like and stuff like that. It's a nice service.
Cool.
I've always done Men's Warehouse for the tux, because you just go in there and then you get your measurements, and then the week of you pick it up, and then
they got Men's Warehouse here. I'll probably do the same thing.
I found it really convenient for when I did whatever. I did it for like the other JoJo's wedding. I did it for my wedding. I did it, a whole bunch of times. I like them.
All right.
Yeah.
They're not a sponsor.
Dude, not a sponsor. But if they were, sign me up.
Sign me up for Men's Warehouse.
I better get some referral. I get my suit 50% off or some shit.
Menswarehouse.com.
Yep. Yeah, and then you just drop it off when you're done with it. And just make sure you have the cufflinks and everything. Don't forget those cufflinks.
Oh boy.
So easy to lose, man. Yeah. They're just so small.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny though, it's like the only one time you wear like a suit. I don't like wearing suits, to be honest. It's like I always feel uncomfortable.
Not a suit guy?
Nah.
What about it don't you like?
I guess it depends on where you're going, right? If it's outdoors, it's so uncomfortable. If it's like hot weather. Sometimes you're not used to dress shoes, the way they feel on you. Yeah.
I feel you.
I like cotton, just regular cotton shirts.
Cotton.
But you know, when the dancing starts, I take off the whole shindig and just the white shirt. Yeah. You gonna have a whole DJ and everything?
Yeah, we'll have a DJ.
Make sure you have the electric slide playing. 2 steps this time. What else you got? When they do the garland? Is that what they call it? The
garter?
Yeah, garter. There you go. Garland.
The garland. What is this, Christmas?
You have to play all of the single ladies. Oh, single ladies. Oh, that's what they always play at every fucking wedding I've been to. That's always what they play.
It makes sense.
And I'll make sure, are they gonna do the blindfold thing while you do the?
I don't know.
Are you gonna do the teeth? Because
I'll probably
you might have to watch out, man. Because they might tell me to jump in, and then you see those videos where you're like, "Oh my, you're more hairier than."
Did you shave?
Dude, I'll have to shave. I'll have to shave my legs. You're gonna know.
You smell different.
You smell like a dog. No, the hairy legs are gonna give it away. Also, maybe the thickness of the calves. Like, dear God.
Your legs are much firmer than I remember.
Yeah. That'd be really funny. Yeah. So, I guess we have to figure out what to do for, what's it called? The man's day out.
Ooh, yeah. It's up to you. You and the rest of the best men or best.
Oh man,
what are they called? Groomsmen.
Groomsmen. Do you have the other people lined up already?
Right now, just you and Bernard, or it depends. We haven't settled on how many.
Oh, okay.
It might be like 3 or 4, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I'm down to do whatever the group wants to do. I'll let them figure it out.
Michael Scott in the warehouse.
This is wrong, guys. Okay, I have a lady. Whatever he said. Clean up when you're done. And what did Dwight say? He's like, "We paid for an hour of your
for
time,
3 hours of work,
and we're gonna get it."
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, it's really funny, man. Excited for you.
Thanks.
All right, what's going on in the world, man? Anything
Dude,
interesting?
Did you see about that teen that saved her dogs from a bear?
I was gonna tell you about that too.
Dude, that was a
I didn't know it was
video.
I didn't know it was a teen. Let's go
Yeah,
show everyone. Can you pull it up?
Sure.
I thought it was a lady, just like a mama lady. Get away from my dog. Dude, she's like 17 or something.
Yeah, like 16, I think.
And she fucking pushed the fucking
she like
huge ass brown bear.
Pushed the bear like it was nothing.
Dude, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't even think I would have done that.
Right?
I mean,
Crazy.
if I would have saw my dog, maybe I would like just try to make loud noises, but I wouldn't even touch the fucking thing.
Loud noises.
Something like that.
Alright.
Daily Dose has video. I don't know.
Daily dose?
I don't know if you're gonna get like a news reporter if you go someplace else.
Well, I didn't pick one yet.
Yeah.
Which one should I pick? Probably just the...
Yeah, whichever one is.
I would say the 40-second one probably has just the video, right?
Oh, that's her? Wow, now she's one day famous, right?
Yeah, I guess
1 week
let's hear what she has to say. I didn't hear anything about what she has to say.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know. Okay.
Video has been rocketing around the internet. We've been showing this morning. It shows that teenage girl right there shoving a bear off a fence to save her dogs. TJ Holmes back with that. Hey, TJ.
All right, George, in every story people have ever seen on the news about a bear encounter, there's always some expert that's interviewed that comes out and tells people what you should do if you encounter a bear. Just incredible. Just incredible.
Dude, it almost grabbed the smallest dog, yeah.
Yeah, right?
That one right there?
Yeah.
In her own backyard.
But it was distracted, so it was looking down, so she was able to push it.
Surveillance video.
Yeah.
I didn't know I had it in me, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like,
Fucking
who
A.
does that? Who in their right mind pushes a
Who
bear?
does that? Man?
Watch as the
Oh, man,
bear and
she
two cubs casually
hurt her
walk along
finger.
the top of a brick
Yeah.
wall, possibly looking for food.
Probably stubbed her finger, right?
Then the family dog runs over and starts barking at the bear, who swats back at the dog
I thought it
as the
hit the
cubs
dog.
scramble away. And that's when
Well-
Haley sprang into action.
You have to
Honestly,
imagine.
I did not know it was a bear.
It was
until
protecting
right
its
after I pushed it. I
cubs.
didn't register in my head that it was a bear.
Haley ended
Yeah.
up with only a sprained finger. She says all of the family dogs are safe.
That's the one.
The video
Yorkie.
was a shock for Haley's mom
That's
to
what
see.
Mochi's supposed to
It was
look like.
horrifying to watch.
Animal experts say while Haley was incredibly lucky, you should not do this.
Yeah.
There are a few things more dangerous than a mother bear with cubs. The bear was just protecting her cubs. The bear was just maintaining her position on the wall, swatting at the dogs who are aggressively barking because her instinct is to protect her cubs.
And if you do have a run-in with a wild animal, the key is to keep your distance.
At the very most,
I
put your hands
appreciate
up, yell
the
and
dogs.
scream, make yourself look large, but do not run at an animal.
Dude, that's what I
and
did when
never
I
make
thought there was a
that
bear in
physical contact.
Yosemite.
That could be
It was
disastrous.
some fucking.
I advise people to never,
made myself
never
big.
fight a bear or touch it or get close to one. Just go inside, let it be.
Yeah, you advise that, but you won't be viral.
Okay, George,
Yeah.
straight.
You'll just be another person just randomly encountering a bear. Freaking hell.
Dude, that was nuts though. Like, cause the bear was looking down and she was able to fucking push it.
Yeah. That's crazy though. I would definitely not react the way she did probably.
Yeah, I mean.
if let's say it was pool or something, I would probably like throw something at it, but I wouldn't go and push it.
Yeah, right. Because then it'll just swipe you and fucking.
Dude,
Revenant.
I don't even know how sharp their claws are.
I think they're pretty.
Because you think
dude.
of Revenant, right?
Yeah, they could tear you up, man.
Dude, definitely. I don't know. But seriously, that girl.
Balls of steel.
Even I was listening to Joe Rogan talking about her too.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
On which episode?
He's talking to Scott Eastwood, Clint
Oh,
Eastwood's.
Clint Eastwood's son?
Yeah. That was a pretty good podcast.
Oh, I didn't listen to that one.
He was talking about his dad, and I guess he was born in Memorial Day. That was pretty interesting. Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood?
Yeah.
What are you spooks doing?
I knew you were going to you're lining up to say something. I was like, he's going to probably mention Gran
Torino.
I was going to say Turismo. Gran Torino.
Yeah, zipperhead.
Get out of here, Russell. I don't even know the fucking
You old son of a bitch. Fucking movie.
He talked about how his dad narrowly escaped being in the Korean War, and how his life would have been completely altered if he didn't go to war. Like, what happened was he got in a plane crash right outside of San Francisco Bay, and then he had to like swim like a mile getting into the shore, and I guess his mom thought he was dead at the time. I guess the mom didn't hear from Clint for a whole week.
Oh,
because you know how
olden days,
right?
No cell phones.
So during that time, I guess they're trying to investigate what happened to his plane, and they're like, we don't need you for the war right now. And
because his plane crashed?
Yeah. So if his plane didn't crash, like, would we have the famous Clint Eastwood doing all these movies and stuff?
No,
it'd be completely different.
Just be a war veteran.
Yeah. And it's crazy how much fucking kids he has.
Yeah, like 9, right?
Yeah. And I think Scott is like 32, and like the youngest one is like 25. It's like, dear God.
How old is his oldest?
I don't even know, man. I did not say
but
that.
He's like in his 70s,
What's up, Mochi?
80s?
He's 91.
Oh shit, old man, fucking still got it.
Get off my fucking yard. How old do you think he was there? Because that was like 2016 movie, right?
Yeah, it was like 15 years ago, so he was 76.
Wow. Yeah.
I guess the newest movie he had was The Mule.
He was in it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think that came out 2019, I want to say.
What was that one about? I never heard of it.
He's like a drug mule.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. So he's kind of like a bad guy.
I think so. I haven't seen it.
But we're supposed to root for him.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Makes me want to watch his movies. I've always liked, what was that called? Escape from Alcatraz. That's a really good one. Dirty Harry's pretty good.
Even him as a director, like the movies that he directs are really good too.
Yeah, I need to watch some of them. I never came across some of them. I never watched The Sniper, American Sniper. What's that train one?
Oh, or whatever, to Paris.
Yeah.
Sometime to Paris. That one was good, dude. That was a good one.
Nice. Are they anywhere to be streaming? Because I don't think I've come across them.
Some might. I know some were on Netflix at one time. Currently, I'm not sure.
Why is Clint Eastwood Japan the second thing after? Just interesting. It was the second thing after you type in Clint Eastwood. It's Japan. Why?
Did he say something about Japanese?
You
damn zipperheads.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, he has a good lineup.
Yeah, he's got like a very deep filmography.
And the fact that like he's like, I want to be more than an actor, because he probably just loves film in general, right?
I think so.
So he just wants to be a part of every part of it.
Yeah.
I think that's what happens to a lot of actors, like Jon Favreau, right? He was acting at first, and then he started producing, and then he probably did Iron Man, right?
Robert Downey Jr.
Jon Favreau.
Oh, Jon Favreau. Oh, yeah. Being a director.
Yeah. Because he was acting first, right? I'm assuming.
I think so. And then he started directing movies.
John Krasinski now with Quiet Place 2.
Yeah, because he's not even really in Quiet Place 2, right? Maybe little cameo or something.
I think he's in all the flashbacks, right? So he's still in the movie somehow.
Flashbacks.
What do you think, though? Like, the mystery is gone, right?
Yeah.
I mean, to be honest, right? Like, the whole thing was like, you don't know what these creatures are. So it's like Jaws, right? And then now that you know who they are, is it as scary?
I don't know.
Yeah. Must be worth his time, though, to want to have a second one.
Yeah, like, I think it did well at the box office this past weekend.
Nice. Yeah. But he's, remember when COVID started happening, he had his own news thing going on?
He did?
Yeah. It was called Some Good News or whatever. And he would just have a YouTube channel where he talked about positive things, because I think he was tired of like all the negativity going on in the news about COVID and whatnot.
I had no idea.
Yeah. I was following that for a little bit, but then I think he sold it to someone else, because he's got a lot of shit to do, right?
He couldn't keep up with it.
Yeah. Yeah, man. All
Dude,
right.
Going back to wedding stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I saw this article earlier today about a bride who died of a heart attack on her wedding day. And
from a broken heart?
I don't know. And then her sister ended up marrying the groom with
what the fuck?
with the bride's body in the other room.
What is this, like a redneck wedding? What the hell? This is in America, I assume.
No.
Okay. Would I even guess the country? Is it?
Yeah, I mean, you can guess the country, see how close.
But there's so much countries.
Yeah, right?
All right, what was the country start with? What letter?
I.
Iraq? Iran? Oh my god. Never mind. You just gotta tell me.
India.
India?
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. Well, I guess
was this arranged already?
Yeah, exactly. So it was an arranged marriage.
Well, fuck.
And
do you want my other daughter?
Yeah, basically, right? They went through the matchmaking process for the bride and groom, and then I guess on the wedding day, the bride had a fucking heart attack, and then so the families were like, well, we like each other. So
you should do the accent? Go ahead, do the accent.
Well, you know, my daughter is dead. I do have another one. I have another daughter for you.
Cancelled. Fucking Abu haters are coming after you.
She's very pretty, very, very pretty. Trust me.
Okay, I trust you. Where do I sign?
Sign me up.
Oh man.
So yeah. So
what's that smell?
So the sister ended up marrying the groom, and yeah.
That's messed up. Oh my god. Was that an Inside Edition?
No, I don't think so. It was a news art. It was just an article. That's why.
Oh, okay. That's hilarious.
Seems Inside Edition-y.
I don't know why I was like, because I was imagining our country that happened, but I was thinking that was a very redneck thing to do.
Here,
hey man,
I got another daughter for you. You can marry her instead.
I still got that shotgun on you. Oh, dude, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty crazy.
Yeah, that sucking guy. Well, yeah, it's funny how common that is there, right? Arranged.
Yeah, the arranged. Yeah, even to this day, I think.
It's you know what I heard?
90% or something.
Was it in Korea? They hire people to be at your wedding to make you look like you have more people that you know.
Jesus.
You heard about that?
Why would they do that?
Because they want to look better in public, you know.
Just
keeping up with the Joneses. There's actually people that get paid.
Who you trying to impress?
There's people that get paid as mourners at a funeral. They go there to go and they have to cry really loud.
And then what if somebody comes up? How did you know so and so?
Oh, it's a long story. But I don't know where I saw it. I swear it's like some kind of Netflix doc. I watched it.
It's ridiculous.
But I can't believe they have people that you hire to make your wedding or funeral look like you know more people.
So not only are you paying them to be there, but then you got to pay for their dinner too.
Yeah. It's weird though, right? Because Korea, they tell you up front about how you look sometimes. And that's why a lot of people get plastic surgery, because they are self-conscious, because people tell us it is, man. Hey, you're 12-year-old, you got an ugly face.
They all can't be BTS.
Why are they so famous now?
I don't know, dude. They're fucking everywhere.
I keep hearing it. I see it at McDonald's and there's a BTS.
The BTS meal.
I'm like, what the why are they all famous now? Like,
I don't know. They crossed over, dude.
I honestly don't care. But I keep hearing them.
And
like now you're telling me?
I was just throwing it in there because you were talking about Korea. I'm like, I know a little about Korea.
I mean, there's so much Korean bands. Why them?
Well, I remember in college, Josh Abutin, he was like a super K-pop fan.
Wasn't there like a Dragon guy that's really popular? I don't know. His name was Dragon.
I just knew Psy.
Oh, Psy?
Yeah. But yeah, he would like have K-pop going like every class, like through the whole class, like music videos.
Like he'd play out loud?
No, he'd have headphones.
Oh, but
you know, I could see on his phone. And it's just, you know, the same dance moves and
like, what are you listening to there?
K-pop.
Isn't it funny though? They're really manufactured though.
Oh yeah.
There's people that choose who to go with who, and I don't know. It's fucking weird,
dude.
How do you become an individual there? You know, it's really hard.
I don't think you really do.
Psy made it somehow.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. What were you gonna say? Like, sorry,
he was the first one that I was really aware of because fucking Gangnam Style.
Yeah, I mean, I knew some of the K-pop girl groups just because like Janice knew them, but I don't know their names. I just know that they're there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like if you were to show me one K-pop group and then a week passed and then you showed me another one, I would think that they're the same group, but then they're two different ones.
It's all Chinese to me.
Racist. If you didn't watch our past podcast, you wouldn't know.
I'm already canceled for the Indian stuff, so let's just let the floodgates go.
If you didn't watch our past podcast, I watched a show called Charlie Chang. And
did you say Carl?
Charlie Chang. And he was not Chinese, but he played a Chinese guy. And then when a Chinese person was speaking, a white guy asked him, "What are they saying?" "I don't know. It's all Chinese to me." And that's a part of my dialogue now. And now Miguel says it to me. Oh man. This is so funny. Charlie Chang.
Charlie Chang.
I forgot what I was going to say now. Charlie changed me.
I was going to say, if you want to get the down low on what's going on in the K-pop world, just listen to the Animorphs podcast. with Joko and Haley.
They're still rocking it.
Dude, I think they talk about K-pop in every episode. So
nice, man. Shout out to them. Anna Munchies, Joko and Haley. Am I saying right?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Wait, why don't we give them a little shout out here?
Little plug.
Here, I'm gonna look up their. They have on YouTube, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, give them a little plug. Plug it up.
Plug it up.
Anna Munchies.
For those of you who don't remember, Joko was the first guest that we had on the podcast.
Yeah, really cool guest.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Anna Munchies, check them out. Yeah, BTS, one of the fucking first things.
I fucking told
BTS
you.
butter. I don't know what butter is, but it's a thing.
BTS butter.
Yeah.
Oh,
BTS
man.
burgers. Yeah, man. Pretty cool.
I told you. So if you want the lowdown on K-pop, that's they're your source.
Yep. All right. Oh, I wanted to talk to you about, because the last thing on our podcast was the Eternals, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking about it more after the podcast.
Yeah.
And just the beginning made me think of X-Men Apocalypse, just because of the whole...
Oh, the Egyptian or
thing.
whatever. Yeah.
So maybe that's why I'm a little weirded out, because I don't have good vibes with X-Men Apocalypse and how they did things, but yeah, I just wanted to say that. And
you have reservations.
Yeah, well, you know how it is.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just not every trailer is gonna float my boat.
Yeah,
but.
And it didn't have a wow factor or anything. It was pretty straightforward. Yeah. Nothing really stood out.
Only thing is who's gonna be the next leader? That was the only thing that made me think of Marvel at all.
Yeah,
to be honest.
Other than that, it had a slightly different aesthetic to it. It didn't really look like a Marvel movie. I think that's the director. Yeah, because comparing it to the Shang-Chi trailer, that felt like a Marvel movie. It hit the same beats and reminded me almost of the Black Panther trailer.
Yeah, had a nice upbeatness to it, and I just let's see how they play, because they said, "Oh, we've never interfered until now." Okay, why now?
Why are you interfering?
It has to be a good reason, because why didn't you interfere when Thanos came and almost destroyed Earth?
Yeah, better be a good reason.
It's only after, oh, they have it. They got it under control. I don't want to hear that.
The Avengers got it.
Right?
Yeah.
And apparently at least one of them was watching Earth while the others were in space, kind of thing. I'm not assuming that whole group is in Earth the whole time, right? They probably had one person watching.
I don't know, dude. It looked like they were at Earth from prehistoric times.
Yeah. So do you know anything background of it?
About them?
Are you trying to be left in the dark so you don't get anything spoiled?
I know a little bit, very little bit. All I know is they were created by the Celestials. Which
is... It's not the big-headed people that Stan Lee talked to, right?
No. Okay. The Celestials are remember in Guardians of the Galaxy? Remember Nowhere?
Oh, that big skull guy? He was a Celestial?
Yeah. That was a Celestial. I can't remember if what's his name's dad is supposed to be a Celestial?
Thanos?
No, Peter.
Oh.
I can't remember if he's supposed to be one or not. I don't think so. Or was he? I can't remember what he was.
Oh, okay.
Whatever he was. But that's all I know about the Eternals, is they were descendants of the Celestials.
It sounds like...
That's all I know.
It sounds kind of like they're playing on biblical things like God created these people. You know, celestial sounds kind of very godlike. Mm-hmm. I brought you here to help the world, and you are my kids instead of my son. Kind of thing.
Like Greek gods or that kind of thing, right? Because I think they all have different abilities.
Yeah, we'll see how that is. Like you said, like when are we gonna be oversaturated by this, right?
I don't know.
Never know.
Like, I guess the one good thing about the whole COVID thing is it gave it like a 2-year break between the phase 3 and 4.
Yeah, so you don't think that break would have been there if the whole COVID, they would have just kept popping it?
No, yeah, because Black Widow was supposed to come out last year. Like, I think last May. And I think Shang-Chi was supposed to come out last year too. Like, they ended up having to push all these movies back. So, I don't know. I'm ready for another movie. And Loki comes out next week.
Oh,
so
wow.
We'll have a show.
Shit. Now we have
a show to watch.
A new thing to talk about.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah. I was going to ask you, you know how, like, for the Star Wars series, Solo was, like, that one that's, like, the bomb of them all. Mm-hmm. Do you think that there's going to be a new Solo, but for Marvel, coming up?
There could be. I mean...
Because how, you know, their streak that they're doing so well, like, there has to be a bomb once.
Well, yeah, especially establishing new characters, right?
I mean, the last Solo movie was Thor: Dark World, right? Which was a long time ago. Mm-hmm. But I'm wondering if... I don't think Shang-Chi, I think that's going to do pretty good.
Yeah, right?
Just, especially of the audience, like, because demographic on the whole world of what you're going to sell. Like, that's probably going to do good in, like, China and stuff, where you can make a lot of money.
China.
But yeah, Internals, you think it'll be the next Solo? It depends, man. My expectations are really low, that's why.
Yeah. Man, it could be, right? All right, let's see what the upcoming ones are, and let's bet on a horse to be what will be the next.
Yeah. So we can see if our bet comes true in the future. Whenever.
All right. So Black Widow. What do you think? Do you think Black Widow is gonna do well?
I think it'll do okay. I think we're like kind of dry on Marvel movies right now, so I think people would want to go and watch it.
So yeah, that'll be the next one. So,
but
all that pent up demand.
If the shows and the movie is so bad within that first week, so much buzz will go by, and then
especially since they held on to it for a year. I mean, it better be good.
Yeah, and whenever there's a new person, you know how I was like, "Who's this girl? I don't like you."
Yeah. Oh, the other girl.
I was just playing around because that's how it is, right? When you see someone new and you're like, "Who are you? I don't like you, you new face." I don't know.
So you think it'll do okay?
Yeah.
Especially since Scarlett Johansson's already established.
Yeah. Like I said,
right.
Shang-Chi. It depends on the story with the 10 rings. I don't know. You said that was a part of Iron Man, right?
Yeah, it was. The 10 rings actually popped up in several movies.
Yeah. No Way Home, I think, is going to do really well because they do multiverse stuff, that's going to be interesting with Tobey Maguire. And
if they bring in the other Spider-Man, game over, man.
Yeah.
That shit's going to fucking A, man. That's going to clean up.
Doctor
Especially
Strange,
around that Christmas time.
Doctor Strange with all that Inception fucking shit going on, that's going to sell good. People love.
I feel like the first Doctor Strange did well, right?
Yeah. Thor, dude, if it's going to... Who's Taika Waititi? Come on, man.
Same director as the first one.
Dude, I guarantee
as Ragnarok.
I'm excited for that one.
Yeah,
I can
that
already
will be
tell by
good.
that title that, oh man, this is gonna be some like. Doesn't it feel like the 80s, right? 80s metal type of Love
Yeah.
and Thunder.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
It's hard to say about the Black Panther.
Oh, yeah. That's a
Because
wild card because we don't know.
We don't know.
Who's going to be the new Black Panther.
But the Marvels, maybe that might be so. I don't know anything about it. I don't know.
Well, yeah, because if you didn't care for Captain Marvel, you probably won't care for the Marvels.
Also, Fantastic Four. It has a bad rap. Just they haven't landed it for some reason.
Yeah, but this is the chance to like get it right.
Redeem
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Bring it to the MCU and just finally do them justice.
I want to see.
Ant-Man might be a disappointment, like Ant-Man 2.
I think I don't know. I like Ant-Man series. It's not like
I do too, but
I like Paul Rudd. What can I say?
I do like Paul Rudd.
I'm watching it for him, to be honest.
But I liked the first Ant-Man much more than the second one.
Oh yeah, with that weird "help me, I'm phasing in and out." Oh, I can't get up.
I felt like they like stretched it out to make it a 2-hour movie. It could have been shorter. It didn't need to be.
I didn't
2
really
hours.
notice the length of it, but
I don't know. For me,
I agree
it felt
though.
like it dragged a little.
I agree.
Especially because it was sandwiched. What was it? Sandwiched by Infinity War and Endgame, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Right
that and
after.
Captain. Yeah. So it's like you just watched Infinity War, then it's like, dude, what do I care what's going on with you, Ant-Man?
Yeah, get to the good stuff.
Yeah.
And then Captain Marvel, you liked it? I thought it was.
Yeah, I
The
enjoyed
second
it.
time, it was okay. The second time,
Yeah,
I didn't have.
Well, see, we watched it. We didn't watch it until Endgame came out in theaters, and then we did a double feature.
Oh.
So we were all psyched up for Endgame. So we're like, oh yeah, so I think that kind of contributed to our enjoyment. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, we get to watch Endgame after this.
Yeah, I don't like when you lose the excitement or the mystery of the character. Like the whole thing with Samuel Jackson's eye thing. Like, oh,
he's just scratched by the cat.
yeah. I don't like when they have to tell things. I guess it's the same way with the Solo thing. Like, actually showing.
Who's your clan? I don't have one.
Solo. Yeah. I think sometimes it's when you create your own stories in your head, it's more fun. What do you guys say?
I didn't need to see the Kessel Run. I fucking fall asleep every time it gets to the Kessel Run.
Dude, I told you right. I fell asleep midway.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
It's fucking boring,
man.
man.
It was a boring movie, man. Somewhere around the train robbing, I just lost interest.
It's like, fuck this, man. Why did they even make this?
Yeah. Fuck, man. All right. Speaking of superhero stuff, I finished The Boys. Yeah. We finished it.
What did you think of that season 2 finale?
It was pretty good. But I don't like how the only thing if no one's watched this, just skip, but when you find out who does the whole head explosion, then it's just like, oh, that's the only thing. I kind of liked it being a mystery.
Oh, okay.
Especially when you rewatch it and then you find her pretending like she's all shocked when she's the fucker that's been doing it, you know?
Yeah, she's there's a term for that. She's controlled opposition.
What do you mean by that?
Like she basically works for Vought and she's protecting Vaught's interests.
She's Edgar's
but yeah,
puppet, right?
In public she's opposing Vought.
Yeah.
So it's like she's controlled opposition.
Yeah. No, I just didn't like how she was in the courtroom and she was pretending.
She had to sell
But
it, man.
her powers, when you see her do it, her eyes were all white. So it's like, you're saying you can control that your eyes can't be seen? We were wearing contacts that time. But other than that, I thought when I saw that, because that's when me and Janice were watching it together, and I couldn't warn her about what the hell's going on. But I had
something's coming.
I had a feeling that something was going to happen
Oh wait, she caught up to you, so
Yeah.
you didn't.
We
You
both
you
watched it
couldn't
fresh. So I was like, when it was happening, she was like, ah!
Yeah. Dude, because that was the end of the second to the last episode in the courtroom, right? Dude, just fucking heads exploded. Fucking.
That the person that YouTube channel I showed you, Corridor Crew, they had the visual effects guy in there, and he was talking about how they did that whole courtroom scene. And it was pretty fun to watch. But I was just like, that the second season made you like always tense because you're like, at any time a head could explode and you wouldn't know when it's gonna explode.
Yeah.
Like, oh man.
Yeah. Because the first head that exploded was that agent, right?
Yeah. So was she there somewhere with binoculars?
She must have been.
Yeah. That was a fun first one though, because you're not expecting it at all.
Yeah, it's just out of nowhere.
The blood work is fucking interesting in that show.
Oh yeah, like
just
the gushing.
No, just like every time I saw that they
Overall.
had a blood cannon that always like faces Chewie, because Chewie's always the one that gets blood on him. But he's like, it's fucking hilarious, man.
Oh man, it's a good show.
Yeah.
I wonder when season 3 is coming out.
Yeah, let me know.
I'm ready for season.
So
3.
they decided to keep Stormfront, but she's like, she's alive, right?
Yeah, right. She is alive. So I wonder if she'll.
But she's
resurface.
like, oh, I'm German, speaking the German,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Fucking Nazi.
But that was a pretty good ending. I kind of, when she was choking the mom, I was like, oh man, there's gonna be some casualty going on. Because he doesn't know how to control his shit, man.
Yep.
The
And
son.
that's exactly what happened.
But I didn't know how he was
Butcher
gonna
was
stop.
gonna react.
No, I didn't know how he was gonna stop. How Butcher was gonna stop.
Yeah.
With Homelander, like, I was like, what is he gonna do? Just Homelander just always seems to like not kill the main people right away.
Basically, he hasn't killed any of the main people.
He's just like, I see you.
He could instantly kill them all.
I'll keep you alive for now, Butcher, because your wife said so. Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa, but that other scene, even though it was a dream, when you first watch it, you're like, oh!
Yeah, just fucking lasered the whole fucking crowd. I was like,
but
is this happening right now?
I wish that happened, because the whole world...
That'd be a game changer. He can't hide behind being Homelander anymore.
But he loves to be
being
loved.
loved. Yeah.
Yeah, he values that more.
Mm-hmm.
And then at the end of the the episode, I can do anything I want.
Yeah.
I can do anything. What the fuck? I could just imagine like someone's walking and then, oh fuck, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
This burning cum all over my.
Compound V?
It's all blue and shit.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh man. Fucking show.
Yeah. So your predictions, like what is he gonna do now that he has to be quiet? Like, he's not gonna stand for this.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I know they're bringing in a new character.
Oh, okay. Because a lot of people died, so you might as well.
Yeah. Because there was a promo that they did a couple months back for season 3.
Actress we know?
You ever watch Supernatural?
No.
All right.
So he's a new actor. A fresh face for me.
Yeah, fresh face for you.
Nice. It's not Boone, is it? They brought Boone in there.
No, not Boone.
That church is a collective, man. What the hell?
Dude, they cracked me up. Fresca?
Dude, I thought it was on there like they put you under a spell if you drink that Fresca, you know?
Dude, no. I think it's just like any weird cult.
Right?
Yeah.
With
It's basically just the
don't
same
drink the Kool-Aid,
tactics.
right?
Yeah, literally.
But then I also was like, oh, is the Fresca causing people to explode? Like, did they accidentally drink it, and then now that you drink it, like, it's like
it's in you. Yeah.
You know, I came up with a lot of stuff when I was watching it. Like, yeah. And the guy, he was like a cross between like Tony Robbins and Hugh Jackman, the Churchill Collective guy. Yeah. He was just trying to get his way into the Vought company. That's the whole reason why he got the superheroes.
Well, I guess I think, they take part of the members' income. And I don't know, it seemed like he had connections to Vought. Because that's how he was able to get, like, the Deep back in, right?
Well,
one redemption.
He didn't get Deep back in.
He didn't? Was it A-Train?
He got A-Train back in.
Oh, yeah.
Even though A-Train, they found out that he stole the shit. He's like,
one redemption is whatever, but two is whatever.
His weakness or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. It's just, I knew that his head was going to explode. Like, oh, man. So, just the way that he was like,
fucking Huey's working for her now, though.
Yeah. So what does that entitle? Like,
I mean, Huey's gonna probably see something that he's not supposed to see.
Yeah. But that felt a little forced to me. Like, he didn't want to be with the boys all of a sudden. It's like the whole thing where he wanted to be a leader, and like he had a leader complex, and now he's just like, I'm tired of clinging on to people. I'm going to be by myself. All of a sudden, I am kind of clingy to you, huh, Annie? Maybe I should stop being clingy. I don't know.
Didn't he say he was still going to cling to her, though?
Oh, but I'll still cling to you.
Yeah.
It felt a little like they're just setting up, right, for the next season.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Basically.
But, yeah. And then Annie has to worry about working there with Homelander and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Mochi okay? Delivery guy? Security guard?
Intruder alert.
Oh, and the lamplighter scene, which was really funny because that actor, when you see him, he's playing the complete opposite of what he played in X-Men. He was he was the fucking Iceman. And then now he's the fucking fireman, the pyro.
He was going back in the day, he was an Animorph, I think.
He was an Animorph?
I think so.
Nice. I don't even remember that TV show, bro. Hey,
I vaguely remember it.
Why don't you show us a little clip of that? Do you remember the liquid boy? He was like a liquid guy who would turn into liquid.
What?
It was a black kid. I think he would turn into liquid. I don't know if you remember. But Animorphs, I only remember the books because they had like that crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta show me the Animorphs book cover too while you're at it.
We'll start with the Animorphs book cover.
Okay.
Book covers.
But yeah, it's just funny because watching X-Men recently, like he has that lighter. And he's just like that pyro guy. Oh man! Oh, these book covers. Let me see. Sorry. It's so bad. It's so bad. I don't remember it being this bad.
Me neither.
I thought they were cooler than this. Oh my god. Just the third.
Dude, I remember this one. This was the first one, I think.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Oh man, can you go back to the rat one? I'm looking at the second one. If you just had that by itself.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude. Oh man. What else books were there? Oh my god.
Echo Sapien.
Oh my god. They look so cool back in the day. Because they would have all the books next to each other, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god. This is a trip.
The fuck? It's got a fake one. I think this is a fake one.
Oh, okay. Dude, that looks believable. That's like, whoa, that's ahead of its time right there.
What is going on?
Fucking Animorphs. Dude, I remember was it Makalani Elementary, the library that they had? They had Animorphs for sure.
Yeah.
Remember they had a pencil.
See, I told you.
Oh man. Remember they had a pencil, a little place where you can buy pencils and stuff at the library? I used to like buy a whole bunch of them. But I
think so.
I used them all up with pencil fighting.
Wait, is this real?
Oh my god, really?
I don't know. It looks not real.
I know. He still has the same face.
Yeah, right?
He always looks so
Marco, Cassie, Tobias, my cousin Rachel and I.
Is this fan made?
I think so.
My name is accidentally
I think it's fan made.
Oh my god. Okay. I get the gist. Animorphs, dude.
Fucking Animorphs. Dude, they got wait, I want to see the first minute. Let's see the first minute.
Sure.
Fucking Google.
Going down memory lane. Next thing you know, we're gonna listen to Kenan and Kel intro.
But see,
here it goes.
He has a twin, so I don't know if it's all him.
Whoa, he does?
My name is Jake.
Yeah.
Half an hour ago,
No
I was
way.
just a regular kid.
Yeah.
Not anymore. It's amazing how quickly your whole life.
He looks the same. You're right. How does he still look the same?
He just has a beard now. What the fuck?
Congratulations, Galactic Warrior. You are now in the Overlord atmosphere.
Merits.
With 230,000 points. Please
What is this,
enter
Black
your
Mirror?
I have no idea.
Scanning enemy overlords. Surge.
I'll make it to Magi.
Are you dreaming again, Marco?
I remember this shit.
What do you think,
I don't remember this at all.
You don't? I think it was on like Nickelodeon or something.
I remember the melted black kid.
The melted black kid.
I gotta look that up.
Congratulations, Wolf. You are now in the...
That's enough. Melted black kid.
I gotta look up. It's so mean, like black kid that melts. Show. Black kid that melts.
See, okay, so he was, what is he in? He was in X-Men.
Yeah.
Animorphs.
Show us the kid. Show us what his brother looks like then.
It's his twin. He's the one in The Boys. Yeah, he's the one in The Boys. All right, so it's all him.
Okay. Sean Ashmore. Whoa.
And his brother, I guess his brother is in Less Things? How do they pick? They're fucking twins. His brother is only known for Smallville.
That is crazy.
Yeah, it seems like his brother isn't as big of an actor as he is.
The brother's got the good genes.
It's fucked up, man.
I'm kidding. I don't know.
How do they decide, though? You know what I mean? Like, it's obvious that he's a bigger actor than his brother. So what is the difference?
Oh my god. So the left is who we know. It's a little bit obvious, right?
I
Right?
think. Dude, I don't fucking know, man.
Okay, let's look at that one then.
This is...
The one on the right, right?
I think so.
Okay, next one.
That's the same picture.
It's the left one. It has to be the left one.
All right, it's the one on the
Oh,
right.
right.
Dude,
Yeah.
they're fucking twins. Like, how do you pick one over the other one? But
what if someone took a picture of him and then just photoshopped them next to it, and then you think it's the twin, but it's really just him?
It's weird.
Well, back to Lamplighter. I was gonna say that I kind of the fact that he was the Iceman in X-Men. Besides that, I liked how they built him up the whole first season and second season, like, you know, this whole thing with Mallory, like he killed the grandkids, so you think that he's this horrible person.
Like, you never really saw his face. So I honestly, because he was in the first episode, right, retiring from.
I don't think they really picked a person yet.
Yeah, it was just some guy in a hood.
Yeah.
But then he's always talked about Lamplighter. Frenchie hates Lamplighter. And then,
like, Frenchie, you didn't follow the plan. It's all your fault, you know.
Then you finally meet him.
Yeah, and then you meet him in a way where he's doing something fiery. This fucking Lamplighter, that bitch.
Yeah.
Not to mention when I was cracking up with Janice when the tentacle scene where MM.
Oh.
Because I didn't know at first. I was just like, there's a weird tentacle man. And then it was like, oh shit, that was a dick. That was a nice surprise.
Fucking Mr. Fantastic over there.
Yeah, I like, that's the type of dark humor I like about the boys, you know?
Yeah, right?
There's humor and there's seriousness and
shit that cracks you up, man.
Yeah, so and then you just realize that he didn't mean to kill the grandkids. And he actually looked like...
He meant to kill Mallory.
Yeah, and he turned himself in like, all right, do what you need to do, because I felt bad, you know? So you feel kind of, good for him. But then the way he offed himself, and like, well, I wanted to do this in front of my statue or whatever.
Yeah. And then fucking Huey cutting his hand off.
There has to be a scene that's grotesque like that, right?
Yeah,
there's always a scene like, well, gotta do what I gotta do.
If you didn't realize by the first minute of the first episode,
yeah. Also, like
what you were in for,
the hand cutting of the coworker. I'll let you cut off my dick too for $1,000.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But I liked how it messed with my preconception of who I thought that person was. Even though he had this weird porn fetish thing.
Dude, that was fucking too much, man.
I was like, what? Okay. I didn't understand it as much.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, I'm going to use the bathroom real quick if that's cool.
All right.
Yeah. Man the fort.
I'll man it. All right, gang. So, yeah, it was a good Memorial Day weekend. It was the first weekend since the governor here in Hawaii had lifted the mask mandate for outdoors. So it was nice, that it's kind of following the CDC's guidelines as far as, the whole vaccination and being able to go without a mask. But this is open to everybody, so nobody has to wear a mask, which I think it's great because I think, we're on the tail end of this thing here, and it's time to start taking steps to get back to normal and, back to 2019 and the way things used to be. So I'm glad that it's finally heading in that direction, and just looking forward to the future, and I'm feeling cautiously optimistic, as all the talking heads like to say. But yeah, things are going good. Things are heading in the right direction, and things are looking up. And looks like this guy's struggling to get his headphones back on.
I'm good. What you talking about?
I was just saying that it was a good Memorial Day weekend here. the governor lifting mask mandate for outdoors. So people are, it's starting to get more towards normality. Nice. Back to the way things were 2019.
2019. You hear anything of my neck of the woods? Because I haven't been following my Cali news.
I saw one thing, I guess, even because you guys are lifting your mask mandate, I think on the 15th.
We are?
I think so.
It feels like it's already been lifted because ever since that, the CDC thing, no one gives a fuck, man.
Well, that's why. It's like, come on.
But you mean outdoors? Outdoors, you mean? Because it seems like this indoor dining and whatever, shopping and groceries isn't going away.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Well, because it'll be left up to the businesses, and it's up to the businesses what they want their policy to be.
Yeah. Well, wasn't there something about Fauci's email being leaked recently? Did you hear about that?
I guess it wasn't leaked. I guess.
Oh,
it was
he had to
make it public.
Yeah, which is funny because not too long ago he talked about how this could have been man-made. This COVID thing.
Well, yeah, it's just, dude, I don't know. I kind of lost respect for the guy. I mean, we've talked about this, right?
Yeah,
just his constant flip-flopping. It's like,
yeah, no one's probably gonna be on this side anymore. After
what am I supposed to fucking believe, man? You just fucking keep jumping back and forth.
But I think he said that because he knew his emails were gonna be shown,
released. Yeah.
So in the emails, it was said that it was probably man-made or whatever, but he wanted to say it out now before the media gets a hold of it first, and he's like, Fauci lied to us. Look at his email,
Because wasn't he a proponent of those experiments on, creating these lab-made viruses?
Yeah, didn't he had contact with China and everything, right?
Yeah, he was one of the proponents for that, and I think he still supports it. It's kind of crazy, like, because they I can't remember what it's called, but they create these viruses to come up with defenses against these viruses, but then in the process you're making this virus that becomes a fucking pandemic. So it's like, it's almost like a movie.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Definitely.
It's like out of a movie.
He had me at the mask part.
Yeah.
The mask don't do anything. And then mask now. And
yeah, it's like, dude, fuck you.
Like, you already fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Other way around. Fool me once, shame on you.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like, you don't know what's going on. Like, whole UFO talks is constantly going on now. But they're not calling it UFOs anymore because it sounds too generic. They call it,
what do they call it? UAPs?
UAP? Whatever. You know what we're talking about.
Unidentified aerial phenomena.
Yeah. But there was countless people talking about, like, just things that were moving really fast. And it doesn't seem like they're being used, like using jets and shit like that. They're using like gravity shit. What do you think about this?
Dude, there was actually just another video that came out here on Oahu about these mysterious lights that were just moving strangely.
But we assume it's aliens. But how do you know, like, there's not this technology that another country has already made? Man, that we just don't know.
If another country's made it and the U.S. has no idea what it is,
we're fucked.
We're in trouble, dude.
Well, what is that thing? Like, all the technology that we've accumulated, like, didn't the government, like, the military have it, like, a couple years in advance, and then they slowly trickled it to us to have, type of thing?
Yeah, I mean,
I felt like they kept it a secret for a while, so the competitors don't try to copy it or anything.
Yeah, but I mean, if it was, I don't think it's R&D from the U.S.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the government wouldn't be releasing all these videos, and I don't know.
Yeah. Do you have the video of the other one?
Yeah. Let me see if I can find it.
Man, it is just crazy. Who knows? It wouldn't surprise me if it was another country that was hard at work at developing something that we don't understand. Keeping it so hush hush.
Do you think? I mean, the two that come to mind are Russia or China.
Yeah. I don't know anything about Russia, but I think China probably has the capabilities.
Right? Like, I mean, who else? Those are the only ones that I could see having any kind of advanced weapons systems.
Like in that recent Joe Rogan one, they were talking about the Nimitz aircraft carrier thing, how huge it is. How we have like 11 of them, and they're like giant cities. Like that's how big they are. Just like, but then China already has 3 of them, 3 fleets, and we have 11. So it's like, what happens when they catch up to us? And do you know how different like war is gonna be with this whole new type of technology? This is crazy, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
because I'm watching this World War II doc and how, you know, how they fought and the technology that they were dealing with.
Oh, yeah.
It's super primitive. Like they just learned about nighttime bombing. Germans discovered how to do that by using radar in the sky to pinpoint where London is, and they're bombing London at night. And they never could do that at nighttime. But man, it's just fucking crazy. I don't know how they're gonna fight now.
I feel like I think it's more like covert wars, like a lot of podcasts I listen to talk about like modern warfare. It's more it's swaying opinion. Like
that's why the whole Twitter thing. I'm wondering. You know,
yeah, like propaganda and influencing people and having agents embedded in other countries and influencing the whole society.
Putting bricks where protestings are and shit like that.
Yeah, that kind of
could be another country doing that, man. How would you know? Definitely
could be.
Yeah. Sorry, before you show that, I wanted to mention one of the things that they did in World War II. You ever hear about like how the U.S. they hired all these artists to create like dummy tanks that are like, they're like fake tanks that look legit from the sky to fool Hitler to pretend like there's this huge army here, so we should like revert our troops someplace else. And where they're reverting is actually where they want them, where they want them to go. And then they use fake radio signals to pretend like there's troops like talking when there's like no one there. And it was like this hidden warfare that they did. It was really cool.
Interesting. I never heard about that.
Yeah, there's a whole documentary about it, but it was really interesting. So just how are we gonna fight now? It's probably like you said, covert.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, apart from Israel and Palestine, I mean, are there real like wars that are happening anymore? Really?
I don't think we really want like a devastating war like that for any country. I assume because we have the power to just like totally bomb each other.
Mutually assured destruction.
But I know we have countermeasures too, right? To hopefully shoot those things before they reach us.
Hopefully.
I've never seen it in action.
Well, actually, Israel has I can't remember what it's called, some kind of weapon system called the something dome or something. Basically, it's a system that shoots down rockets while they're in the air. Land. Yeah.
Oh. So what's going on over there? Just like religion kind of thing?
It really, it depends who you talk to. It's kind of long and drawn out.
And how did it start?
Depends who you talk to.
Because it's always been there, probably, right?
Well, okay. So if you talk to Israelis, Israel, Jerusalem and all that is the promised land that God gave to them, and it's been their land since before Jesus, right? But then if you talk to Palestinians, according to them, they've been there, I don't know, hundreds of years or thousands of years, I guess. So both are like claiming that it's their land.
But do they both have the same religion?
No. So the Israelis are Jewish and the Palestinians are Islamic.
Oh, okay.
And after World War II and the Holocaust, I guess Britain decided to create a Jewish state in Israel, and that's when Israel was created in, I think, 1948. And so that's when there was the country created, and since there was, I guess there was people there, the Palestinians were the people that were there, but they weren't a country. I guess at that time, part of it was Egypt and part of it was Jordan or something, and that land was reallocated to become Israel, but then there's still the Arab people that were living there, and I guess, the Israelis came in, created settlements, according to the Palestinians, pushed them out of their homes, and just conflicts. It's conflicts for land.
Oh, okay. But what was the catalyst to get this all going? Because it was probably always been there, but was there a moment that they're just like, that started it? Like the whole...
Like this time, or
yeah, this time.
What was it this time? I can't remember. I don't really know what it was this time. I guess it depends who you talk to.
Yeah.
Or I think this time, I think the Palestinians struck first. Hamas is the organization that I guess is in Gaza, and they're more of a militant group that wants to defeat all Israelis.
Wow. I'm just wondering, like, how you're saying the covert thing, like this whole social media thing, it's very easy to, manipulate people and make them against each other even more. Like, like I don't know if that's at play too.
Could be. I mean, like nowadays with videos going viral, you can take an incident and it'll blow up, or it could be misconstrued and just totally be the catalyst for something. So,
I mean, one of the things they tell you is divide and conquer, right? Like if someone really wanted like to take over a certain place, you get the people to fight against each other, and then when the chaos is done, then you move in. Like how you don't really know, right?
Yeah.
I can think they did that with India or something. Like they had people believing in two different types of religion or something, but then they kind of divided them and made them kind of like enemies to each other, kind of thing.
Who's that? The British?
Yeah, something like that. But I don't know if that's at play right now, or if it's just that's how things have always been. You would never know.
Yeah, I mean, but who would stand the gain?
Who's the closest?
Well, I don't think there's outside forces, unless it's the other Arab countries. I don't know.
Also, when there's a tension brought here, where is your eyes not going? I want you to look here, but this is what's actually happening, like a magician.
So what's going on
I don't know, man. I'm so skeptical when it comes to everything now.
Yeah. Something's happening behind the scenes. We don't even know.
Fauci's doing something.
Dude, fucking cooking up another virus.
Dude, yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah. Crazy stuff, dude. Let's see. I was gonna ask you.
We never pulled up.
Oh yeah, show us the video. Sorry, off track.
Well, I guess there's two videos because then I can show you their Israeli dome thing too.
Okay.
All right. So this is the strange lights.
Aliens. Who's Karmic Vince?
I don't know. I guess that's the source.
That's it?
Yeah. Like, what is that?
Oh man, it's so hard because it looks so CG. Like, it could be, you know what I mean?
Yeah. According to Karmic Vince, this was a time lapse.
Yeah.
Like, what is that?
I don't know, man. I mean, you could make a time lapse and then you could create animation to go along with it.
You could.
It's really hard, man, with this day and age where anything can be replicated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's so crazy. And it's so far away, so I need up close aliens, man.
Yeah, right? Like we said, I want to see that HD video.
All this tic tac shit that's from far away.
TikTok. All right, so this is that dome thing I was talking about. Let's see.
Hawaii has something similar, right? That circle-y thing. I think that's for anti-missiles too.
Oh, maybe.
That one in Pearl Harbor. Whoa.
It's supposed to be a video.
Is that the shit going on right now?
Yeah, man. I guess those are the rockets. And this is the defense thing, I think.
Crazy. Yeah, I try not to follow too much closely with this, but it's interesting. BBC, get the fuck out of here.
You just gotta go to YouTube sometimes, man. Can never fucking news guys.
No. Just get some 5-second advertisements.
Yeah. Let's see this thing in action.
Oh. Iron Dome in action. That's exactly what you want. Let's see this in action.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted.
Nice.
Fucking ad.
What are you doing, lady? 2? I like the shit on everything. Holy fuck. Some Iron Man shit, right?
Yeah.
The intro of Iron Man when he's like
Iron Dome, Israel.
Jericho missiles. Yeah, basically it just shoots the missiles out of the sky.
Iron Dome is a mobile all-weather air defense system developed by Rafael
That
Advanced
shoots things out
Defense
of the
Systems
sky.
and Israel Aerospace Industries.
It's not even a real
The
person.
system is designed to intercept and destroy short-range rockets and artillery shells fired from
Rockets.
distances of 2.5 miles to
Short-range
43 miles
rockets.
away, and whose trajectory would take them to an Israeli populated area.
Man, you know when you see this?
Uh-huh.
Don't you ever think how good we got it?
Dude, we got it real good, man.
Dude, I appreciate where I'm at right now. Like, if
You
I'm
don't have
complaining
fucking-
about fucking, I don't know what I'm complaining about. When you see that, you're just like, fuck, dude.
Yeah, we
My life is good, dude.
We don't have bombs going off on top of our heads.
Dude, but we're getting soft. I'm not gonna lie.
That's why
America's
everybody's
getting
fucking
soft.
fighting about stupid shit.
Did you ever? How far in Walking Dead did you get before you quit? Did you get to Alexandria?
Yeah.
Did you watch some of the Alexandria part?
Mhm.
When they came in, they were like fucking like
gruff and rough,
and then they were like soft motherfuckers, and you're
they
like,
got civilized.
you guys are too soft, man. Do you know how fucking dangerous it is out there?
Rocky, the worst thing that could happen to a fighter happened to you.
You saying you fixed? You fixed all those fights? Did you fix all those fights? Huh? You're telling me all those people were bums? Huh? This guy's a real killer.
It was good.
Well, I'm serious, man. Like, those people are like rough and tough, and we're here.
Yeah, man, they're living in a fucking war zone.
Sipping on our sparkling water.
Yeah, we're living in the good life over here.
Like, we never had the experience bombing going on.
Mm-mm.
Like, man, we got it good. Don't complain, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Count your blessings.
Name them one by one.
Mm-hmm.
That old church song. Anyways, changing subjects. Did you get to watch the Friends reunion?
I did.
Yeah. There you go. What did you think of it?
It was good.
I thought they hit the good points, you know?
Yeah, it made us go back and start Friends.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? It was really cool to see them all together again, and then the energy just like came back, like, you know,
they got
the way,
old though.
For sure. No, but the way they like talk to each other, it seemed like no time has passed.
It was funny because like I'm just used to seeing them in their characters, so then to see the actors interacting with each other normally was a little different.
Do you see Ross smelling everyone? Oh, you smell good.
Yeah.
I get it.
I heard him smell Phoebe, but I don't remember.
But I know he was smelling Rachel. I know you guarantee smell Rachel.
Jennifer Aniston. Still smell good.
Sorry, I can't smell my sister, my fake sister.
Yeah.
There was one. Besides everything, I thought they did a good job. I also liked how the directors and the producers talked, and they were talking about the casting. That was kind of interesting.
Yeah,
There's one part that they didn't really talk about. They didn't bring up at all. And it's culturally inappropriate to bring up it at the moment because it would make a certain demographic feel bad if they did. And I'm wondering if you noticed.
What, fat people?
Yes, they did not bring that up.
Dude, I read an article that was saying like,
you know, James,
you may love Friends, but they don't love you. And just how like
they're trying to hate like what is that smear the Friends thing?
Yeah, basically that they were very inappropriate, homophobic, and
dude, it's of the times. Like,
yeah, it's of the times.
Everyone was like that back then.
Yeah, fat jokes, gay jokes.
I mean, I was listening to Dave Chappelle with Joe Rogan, and he's talking about Eddie Murphy talking about inappropriate things, and it's like, well, at that time, it was what people talked about.
Yeah.
And you can't really blame them. Just everyone was like that.
So. Get over it, man.
But because James, Gordon is like, he has like a fat, he's a fat shaming thing. I think someone mentioned about fat shaming, and then in his show he was like, oh, be proud to be fat or some shit like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
why did they even pick him as the host?
I don't know. To be honest, I don't really care for him. Do you care for him as a host, as a actor? I don't know.
The only thing I liked him in was Into the Woods.
Yeah, which I never watched. So
yeah.
No, I don't like him as much.
Too fat for me.
No, I don't care about the fatness.
Fat British fuck.
It's the social justice-ness, right? I don't know.
Because of his fat campaign?
Yeah, he had a whole fat campaign. I think there was a guy who did like a New York article talking about how people are getting fat or something, and he didn't like it. Forgot what it was.
Well, yeah, it's not good for you, man.
Yeah. It's really not. It's not healthy for you.
It's gonna put you into an early grave.
Yeah. It's like speaking to the people that smoke, you know.
Mm-hmm.
When I was smoking, I'd be like, fuck you, Miguel.
Impotence.
Every time around Miguel, impotence.
I was trying to shame it out of you.
It didn't work, but I still remembered it.
How long did you smoke?
21, 22.
So just a couple years?
Yeah.
What made you stop?
I was smoking weed. I moved into
switch to the weed. Hey, it's better.
It's a little better, yeah.
It's
and
not,
then
it's not nicotine and rat poison.
It's not nicotine. Yeah. But that was a nice. And then
started smoking weed.
it's a great way to wean yourself off.
I don't need no cigarettes. I can just get high.
Cause I got high. Yeah. I just noticed the whole fat shaming did not bring fat Monica did not bring up. Like she did a little fat dance thing in the bloopers.
And she always had like food anxiety.
Yeah. So what is like what's his name? Big Mama's house, not Big Mama's house. What's that guy's name?
Eddie Murphy?
No. The guy who always does the fat auntie.
Tyler Perry?
Yeah, is he fat shaming because he doesn't do that anymore?
He is, and he's insensitive to transgender people.
Buddy. Everyone's sensitive about everything, man. Fuck it. That's what I'm saying about like everyone's getting like really soft.
Yeah, dude. That's what I mean, because there's no hardship, so people are getting all offended about stupid shit.
Yeah. I mean, I guess times are changing, so it's like, fuck, man. I get it. Like, there's a lot of people that identify with certain things, and
more power to you, but don't tread on me.
Man, I don't know. Anyways, changing subject before we get canceled anymore.
Was this a cancel-y episode?
It is cancel-y. I watched Army of Dead.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Right? I mean, it's a good movie for what it was.
I had some little beefs to it.
Yeah? What were your little beefs?
I didn't think the motivation for the main character to like go in there just for like the money didn't seem like was a strong enough reason for him to risk his life to do that. I mean, yeah, he was working at a burger shop and everything, right? But it didn't seem like that strong enough of motivation.
Yeah.
To want to risk his life and everyone else that fucking didn't make it, because so much people didn't make it. So, yeah, and then let's see. What did I say? The first girl who died. I thought, why the fuck did you let her die? Like the guy, he kind of led her off the beaten path with the glow sticks.
Yeah.
She jumped out of the fucking window right in front of all you guys who have guns that you could have shot headshots at everyone so she could run to you guys. But you're all like, no, leave, like, don't shoot. And then she fucking died for no reason. I was so irritated by that. Didn't you think that they could have saved her?
Yeah, it felt like, dude, could have saved her.
All of them had guns and ammo. I don't know.
Guns and ammo.
They only showed two of them, but it felt like all of them were back there, and they could have done something about it.
Yeah.
I was so fucking irritated by that.
Did I talk to you about one of the big things they did with the movie? Originally, Chris D'Elia was the pilot.
Chris D'Elia. Oh, okay.
But since he was canceled, they basically CG'd him out and CG'd Tig in.
Really?
Yeah, so that was all CG'd.
It's funny. I watched the making of it, and they didn't even mention Chris D'Elia or the CGing of him.
Yeah.
So I had no idea.
Yeah, dude. He apparently did the whole movie, and then after he got canceled, I guess they fucking erased him and CG'd the other chick into it.
The Kevin Spacey'd him. Wow.
Is that what happened to Kevin Spacey?
No, Kevin Spacey did a movie, but they had to reshoot everything with the new actor in there.
They reshot with her in a green room, like a green
with
screen.
the helicopter or
Yeah.
something.
But then they pasted her into the existing footage.
Wow. Well, she was okay.
Yeah.
Just, I didn't have any problems with her.
Seems like a lot of lengths to go to just to not have Chris D'Elia in the movie.
Also, with that first girl dying, she jumped out of the window. She's looking at her friend. That bitch tried to kill me.
Yeah, right?
Like, why did you say that?
She didn't say nothing.
Fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I don't know. That bugs me too.
It had a lot of the Zack Snyder hallmarks.
Well, what's the hallmarks to you?
Like the long drawn out credits with like story built into it. You know, the opening credits where it had a whole basically.
Oh yeah, that was kind of cool. I like that part.
Yeah. What else? Just stylistically, a lot of his stylistic action sequences.
Yeah. And for me, the sense of emergency to get the fuck out of there wasn't there for me.
Yeah. It's
like it's hour and a half, and they're like, okay, take about 30 more minutes for you to pick that. Okay.
Yeah, right.
And then I don't know. It's like I didn't sense any emergency. Like let's go.
Yeah.
Just
like,
shooting zombies, and I have to save my daughter. Yeah. And then he's just, What do you think of the senior horde or the alpha horde?
Oh, it was interesting. That was like an interesting take on it. That they're a different kind of zombie.
Mm-hmm.
So that was interesting.
No, it's not that bad.
Kind of like I Am Legend a little bit.
Yeah. I had I Am Legend vibes.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of that, the female girl going.
Yeah.
Always like.
Yeah. Dude, when he dropped the head.
Yeah. And another thing, the rich Japanese guy didn't suffer at all. He's just like, well, I got them to go here, and there's no consequence for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna continue to live my rich life.
Yeah.
Like, there's no I thought that guy would come after him, the black guy.
Yeah.
But then I realized that he gets
got
bitten in the end, and then it's like,
bit.
well, fuck.
Yeah.
I didn't know how long it takes for the thing to go, because he was probably under there for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And then it took maybe a day to walk out of the city and then find that random house.
Mm-hmm.
So it was probably
he should have turned already.
He should have turned.
Especially if you're looking at the timeline for Batista.
Yeah, he turned super quick.
Yeah, he turned quick.
Yeah. Just little things like that.
Yeah.
He's the killer. Or he's the... Yeah.
It's him. Yeah.
The premise is cool, though.
Yeah.
I'll give it that.
Good Netflix movie. I watched the last Blockbuster.
Oh, cool. What'd you think?
It was good. It really gave that nostalgia for video stores.
Yeah. Well, for us, it's Alpha Video, right?
Yeah,
because we didn't grow up. Oh, we had a Blockbuster next to us, but it didn't feel old.
Well, I think Blockbuster didn't come until maybe we were in high school.
Next to Fun Factory, right?
Yeah.
So
but Alpha Video was there from elementary school days.
Yeah. But it's funny though, because you want to visit there, but you don't want to buy anything or rent anything.
Yeah, so how do they stay in business?
You just want the feels, right?
Right?
Yeah.
What do you donate or something?
I think they should make it like kind of like a museum kind of thing.
Even after.
It doesn't even have to be that actual store, but like, hey, this is what it felt like to rent a video, and you show the legit VHSs there, or, well, they didn't have the actual VHSs, right? Just the picture, just so you can get a sense of it, you know.
Dude, those were good times. Like, I enjoyed, like, we used to go like almost every weekend on Friday, each pick a movie, and then have like a little family movie marathon for the weekend.
Nice. I remember getting Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer. Go. They had a lot of good animation. I think I did Return of Jafar. Like, there's all the Disney ones that you would rent there.
Yeah.
And I just remember watching animations. Like, my family picked out the family movies, you know? Yeah. But, yeah. What was a movie you remember renting there? Because Speed Racer is, for some reason, the one I remember.
All kinds. Space Jam. We rented Space Jam. Like the Freddy and Jason movies were all from Alpha Video. 007 movies. Yeah, it's just a whole bunch.
Weren't you guys early adopters on Netflix?
Yeah, we.
Because I remember you having the disc, but you got pissed off that your disc would be stolen or something.
Yeah,
you had to pay for it.
Yeah. It was back when Netflix was the mail-in service, but it had the big red Netflix envelope.
So people would fucking take it from you, right?
I think so, because whenever we would return them, they would arrive, right? But whenever we would return them, it would get lost in the mail on the way over there. And it happened like multiple times, and we kept having to pay for the movies. So it's just kind of like we kind of stopped doing it because of that.
Yeah.
Fucking
I also remember
mailman, man.
Yeah, sketchy. Banana Street mailman taking your shit, man.
Son of a bitch.
I remember that, and then you had a mail-in CD thing. You would pick like, oh, what do I want to pick? And that's why you had the Enema, the State, Blink-182.
Yeah, that was I think Columbia Publishing House or something.
Yeah.
Where you pay for a membership and then you get CDs for like $1 or something. So
nice.
Yeah, I just got the mess of CDs from that.
So that's why I remember Blink-182 so strongly, the Enema State, and we'd listen to that in your room, and then we throw that football.
Yep.
And then you had like the South Park. You had Kenny,
little stuffed animals, or stuffed.
And then I
South
remember
Park characters.
You had like a radio or something, and then we pretend like it died or some shit. It's so vivid.
Yeah.
Just remember your room.
Childhood, man.
What'd you have on your walls? I kind of forgot. Do you have anything on your walls?
Yeah, I think I had like a Kobe poster.
Do you have pictures? You should show us. Show us your childhood wall.
I don't think I have pictures.
Well, not right now. I mean, somewhere.
Yeah. I'll see if I can find them. Yeah. Like car posters, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Somewhere in your closet, you had the Slim Shady jersey that you never wore.
Somewhere.
I always bring that up. All right. I wanted to talk about Love, Death, and Robots. Have you watched that at all?
No, I haven't. Have you?
It's a pretty good series. I don't know if I ever told you about the first season.
No, we never talked about it. I know it's an anthology, but that's all I know about it.
I think this is when I started watching this before our podcast, I guess. It's kind of like, you remember Animatrix? It's like that, where it's just mini stories revolving, well, instead of the Matrix, it's revolving those three topics. It doesn't have to have all of them in there, but it's usually futuristic, has some robots involved, and there's death or whatever. But
yeah,
there's some really, really good ones. Some are silly. Season 2 had a really good one. There's one with Michael B. Jordan, and they're all animated, but Michael B. Jordan looks super realistic in certain parts. Huh. Yeah. He had like a story where it's kind of like he was isolated, and there's this repair robot that just went berserk and was trying to kill him, kind of thing. Kind of like Alien vibes the way you look at it.
Yeah.
There's another story about people don't age in this future. So there's people that are like 200, 300 years old, and they arrest people that make babies because they don't want any more population in this world because there's too much.
My goodness.
And they'll fucking shoot the babies and shit.
Jeez.
It's kind of like Blade Runner. It felt like Blade Runner, where he's going after his robots, but then he has a change of a heart after, because he's like, you know, he sees a baby one day. It's like, oh, I kind of like this baby. Like, you know,
I don't want to kill this baby.
I don't want to kill you.
I want to help you.
Yeah, there's a lot of good mini ones. I totally recommend it.
Huh.
They're about 10.
I like anthologies.
They're like 10 minutes, 20 minutes long, but they have a lot of different themes that can really speak to you.
Yeah, I've been meaning to check it out.
It's like Black Mirror, but less creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I recommend it.
All right. I'll be sure to check it out.
And there's a whole bunch.
Yeah, there's 2 seasons, right?
Yeah, and I think there's about 10 episodes. Yeah. I wanted to talk to you about. Did you know about Michael Jackson's that slant thing he does?
Slant thing.
You know how his dance
like leans or whatever. Yeah.
Did you ever know how he did that?
No.
Because I learned. There's a video on it, but I can just tell you, there's actually fucking nails, like hooks, on the ground that come up when he's about to do it, and his shoes have this special insert that hits the hook, and even like you still need strength to do it, right? Because that's a lot of work. But then there's a hook over there causing that.
Trickster.
I thought that was kind of cool. Cause
what a trickster.
How I know I tried to attempt it as a kid and I'd fail constantly.
Yeah.
Like it's impossible.
Fall over.
Yeah. But it's finally been debunked.
Debunked?
All right. Yeah, debunked. Wait, who are you looking at?
My dog.
Wanting your attention?
Yeah.
All right, and I wanted to end with a question. Well, you can have a topic after, but
okay. I don't think I have
type. What type of business would you not want to own if you could own a business? Because for me, I don't think I'd want to own a bowling alley. Or
how come?
Because you ever watch these videos of people throwing their balls like idiots? Just
no.
Like, they're throwing them up like crazy and hitting shit. And
really?
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
I
imagine there's so much like damage you have to like deal with. Even golf, right? Like how many times if you had a driving range like Top Golf, like dealing with people that fuck up your golf clubs and yeah. I was just thinking about that. Anything that rings the bell for you?
Man, what would I not want to own? What would I not want to own? It's a tough one, man. It's a tough one.
Well, I guess it'd be great to own anything, right?
Yeah, right, because it's a source of income. So to think of what would I not want to own where it would be a suck on my income, I guess.
Probably something that you would deal with people or maybe kids. Too many kids. Like a fun factory.
I wouldn't want to own a Discovery Zone.
Yeah, because they don't exist anymore.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to own a Blockbuster.
Would you own a bouncy gym? Have you ever been to one of those? They're pretty fun.
I don't think I've actually been to one, no.
Well, I went with my niece's nephew, so it's not as weird me jumping around with kids.
You pervert.
But if you and me just went, it might be kind of weird.
Yeah, people would look at us funny.
Me just rent a kid so we can...
Child rental service.
Slobber all over you. Anywho, I think that's good for today. Yep. Mochi needs your attention.
Yeah, he does.
All right, Panana ends.
All right, Panana ites.
let them know that they can take everything and everything.
Yeah, you can take anything you want. Like, comment, subscribe. Add us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube.
Give us a like for Mochi. All right, people. Thanks for listening in. We'll catch you on another time.
Good luck and good night.
See ya.
Wow.